we're here with our last couple. And of course, I'm still excited, as you can see. I'm here with Sue and Ron Benson. I have to say something before I even get into this interview. First of all, you guys look amazing. Amazing. And you're probably looking at the bodies going, holy crap, what, I mean, this is a totally level of course, bodybuilding. Sue's gonna be entering her first bodybuilding show this year, and of course, Ron has been competing for a long time, so you can't match up any better than this. So, you know, the first question is gonna start off, how did you guys meet each other?
At the gym.
In the gym.
I did get some of this story, but I want to share with the viewers, how did this go down? Because it seemed like there was a little stubbornness going on before you guys actually clicked.
Well, we saw each other at the gym. You know, I was coming off of a divorce, changed gyms, and used to see him there, just kind of see each other back and forth and didn't really talk.
Okay.
And then I actually was out of the gym for a couple months. I hurt my back. And I came up the steps to do cardio, and there he was, and just kind of started talking. He asked me where I had been.
Okay, so you were looking out.
I was looking for
him.
him.
You had that first sight thing, so you were looking and say, where is that?
We used to run the gym the same time as like 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. We was like both there. But it was never during the week because I was training in the morning. During the week, I was training at 5 a.m. Okay. But on Saturday and Sundays, I always train at 8 as soon as the gym opens. And I used to see her there then. Then she like disappeared. Like, where'd she go?
Well, as you can see, she didn't miss no time. She definitely looks stunning. And when I met Sue, and I'll go back to how we actually met, I was actually doing an interview with Stacy Simons, IFBB competitor. And Sue was standing there, and I'm just looking at this girl's body, and I'm like, does she compete? And I thought she did, and she said she didn't, and she was going to do it the first year. And I'm so proud of her for doing this. So let's get into the training part. Do you guys train together?
Not much anymore.
Not much anymore.
Because of our work schedules.
Okay, and then when you do train together, do you guys get along with your training? Do you guys fight each other?
We don't talk when we train.
Oh, so y'all get serious.
We both have our iPods on, and
yep,
I usually lead the workouts.
And you just get the focus on.
We just get our work done.
Awesome. Now, how about foods and stuff? Do you guys fight over food? Like who's eating the last chicken breast?
No, she usually gives me the last one.
He's a little bit hungrier than I am.
Who's the one to cook? Who's the cooker? Who does all the cooking?
We both cook. I usually handle the grill. We grill all our food except for the vegetables and the carbs, but all the protein is usually grilled. And I usually handle the grill.
The best way to do it. So
yeah.
Do you guys, I always have to ask the cheat question. You guys have any cheat days?
Not right now, I don't.
Well, I know you can't because you're competing. She can't eat anything but her protein and her vegetables. But what about you, Ron? Do you do anything in front of her while she's dieting to make her?
Yeah, I bought a birthday cake the other day.
Oh! Was it fat free, Ron?
No.
Like that's not right.
I have my cheat days. We usually eat clean, even in the off season. We usually eat clean Monday through Friday. And Saturdays is usually pizza night.
I love
and
it.
Sundays we usually go out to have something on Sundays, but it's usually back to the grind on Monday.
Right. And again, like I said with the segment, the reason why we did it, I like to see this because it keeps everything healthy. You have something in common. You have something you can talk about. You both have great goals to go after. You support each other. Support is huge. Kim Players and Stephanie, I think we kind of preach that all the time in our segments, that when you support each other, it keeps everything so healthy in your relationships. Plus you look good, so you always stay attracted to each other, the whole 9 yards. Ron, are you competing anytime soon?
Looking at November right now, going back to the Easterns.
Beautiful. And how many years have you been competing for?
I've been competing since 1992.
That's a long time. Wow. And what was your last show that you competed in?
The Damascus Nationals.
And that's a tough show in Pittsburgh.
Very tough show.
Really tough show. So if you make it to Master National, you know you're something. You look, of course, fabulous as usual. Now we're gonna go into age. I don't want to talk about age, but we gotta let people know that it don't matter what age you are, you're gonna look good. Sue, please share.
I am 50. Turned 50 last October.
You see
and between the two of us, we have 4 grandkids.
How about that? So it's never too late to do anything. You guys are very, very inspiring. I want to say that. And I love what you do. Of course, I love the sport of bodybuilding, but not outside of that. You guys are just great people and a nice couple. And that's huge, really, really huge. Do you guys have any advice for any of these couples that you got one that wants to do something, the other one don't want to do anything? Is there any way they can kind of pull them together to get them to
couples just need to be compatible. Sometimes you do have one out of the couple that does not want to go to the gym, but I mean, you have to compromise. You have to, maybe one day, maybe one of them wants to go biking or want to go to the gym, kind of compromise back and forth.
Break them into.
But there are a lot of couples who only one do, out of the couple goes to the gym, but you kind of have to compromise. I mean, it's very rare that you really find couples today that actually go to the gym together and train together and eat the same way together. So when you do have it, it's easy.
This is why I did the segment, because it's something that everybody, I'm not saying everybody wants to do this, because a lot of people are not into fitness. You can't make couples be together, but I think it does make a better relationship when you do, because you understand each other. And again, like I said, you can support each other. You have something in common, and that's big. So, guys, I can't thank you enough. Sue, let's tell the show that you're going to be doing this year. What is the show you're doing?
Well, I'm shooting for the Garden State, which is June 9th.
Absolutely.
And possibly going to do the Mid-Atlantic Stage, which is June 2nd. We'll see how I come in.
Back to back. I think you're going to do great. Wish both of you the best of luck. Ron, you'll come back. I know that you've had an injury. He's right back at that gym doing his thing. Of course, she's come from injury, and she got back right back on the track. So this is huge stuff. You guys seriously are crazy inspired. I love it. Look, I got to get to the gym. I got to start training a little bit harder. Thank you, Sue.
Thank
you, Ron.